My grandkids call me Gigi, and these are my adventures. Hi from Pinnacles National Park. I love this little national park and encourage you to put it on your bucket list and get here when you can. This is a sleeper for me. I actually didn't know this national park existed until just a couple of months ago when I was looking at a map and seeing if there was any other parks I should pick up on this first loop of my journey. But it's a great little park. It has volcanic spires that are rock formations in kind of the warm color palette, so the browns and oranges that really speak to my soul. It also has a few little caves, well, technically talus, which are formed when big boulders fall into narrow canyons and make kind of a roof, if you will, over the canyon floor. So there's a lot of light in them in between the boulders, a lot of fresh air, but still gives you a really neat cave feeling. And I also got to see a California condor, which I didn't know was part of my heart's desire until I actually saw one in flight. Pretty majestic and pretty unforgettable. So turning out to be, although a sleeper park for me, turning out to be one of my favorites, at least in this first part of my journey. And now on to my tip of the video. So my tip for this video is to come with some research and a loose agenda of things you want to do and see, but leave a lot of room for recommendations of people that know the park well. An untapped resource that I've found is, I'm assuming they're volunteers that work the park stores that are in many of the visitor centers. Now, these aren't general stores or gift shops, although they do have some logoed park merchandise, but they have a lot of books and maps and, guidebooks, those types of things. And the people that man the registers seem to be volunteers that know a lot about the park and have some passion for some things in each local area. So you have to be sensible. They're running cash registers, so don't hold up a line with a lot of questions. But many times they'll have time to tell you about what they love to do at the park and give you lots of good suggestions that aren't necessarily well published. That's where I really got the tip on condors for this particular visit, and again was very fortunate to see one of the, I think, about 80 that hang out in this part of California. So pretty spectacular, and I'm very thankful that I had that experience. And so now on to the scenic reel, which is a not very subtle way to make you look at some of my vacation photos. Thanks and take care.